Welcome back to Stafford Exotics, or welcome to Stafford Exotics. Earlier this week, we actually took Buttercup out and we were doing an inspection on her. So we have been trying to pair her with Popcorn. Unfortunately, while we were out and taking a look at her, we noticed that there were some spots on her belly.
All right, we're gonna check on Buttercup.
She didn't poop on me this time.
She's been in shed mode, but she's been looking real thick, and we did get that confirmed lock. So we're just doing a little checking up, palpation. Look at that big baby.
Hi, baby. I'm gonna pick you up, okay?
We've tried to leave her alone and just not stress her out. She is pink and getting ready to shed. She's so thick. Oh my gosh. Hi, sweetie girl.
I'll put her down so she doesn't have to like brace on my body the whole time. There we go. Stop rubbing her belly. It's bruised.
Oh. Oh gosh. So we were palpating Buttercup and we noticed that her belly is all bruised. So this is bruising in snakes. This pink stuff here.
It looks relatively fresh too.
Yeah, so we're gonna give her a day or two, but if that doesn't go away within the next day or two, we're gonna have to take this girl to the vet, just to make sure there's nothing going on. We've never seen bruising on her like this, so I'm actually very, excuse me, I'm very concerned.
We're definitely going to make sure that so part of it is that she might be in shed, and maybe
I'm
just
hoping
caught
it's that, because you can see that she's getting ready to shed there.
There's some skin right there.
But
she's due to come off anytime now. But what we can do is we can give her like a warm bath and make sure that she's okay. But the bruising is concerning.
The bruising is very concerning, and if she still has this in a day or two, we're gonna make a vet appointment because we don't want, anything wrong. I mean, I don't see any. It looks like it's just her scales, and it's superficial from what I know. But I don't want it to get worse, so we're just not gonna mess with her and put her back. It could be from her just climbing around in her enclosure. But
she does like to climb, and she does have. Most of our snakes have stuff to climb all over. She is an avid climber. She does like to play around. So she could have fallen, who knows? We're just gonna have to keep an eye on it.
Yeah, but we're definitely gonna get her checked out if this doesn't go away in a day or two. Because we don't want anything to happen to our girl here, so.
Yeah, she's the boo-boo.
We'll definitely give you guys an update in a couple days. Hi, sweetie girl.
It looked like an injury, it looked like a bruise. We couldn't quite pinpoint it out, but we knew that she was in shed and it could have possibly something to do with that. So we did some research. First we did some looking at her, and we thought maybe it could have been a breeding injury. Sometimes when male snakes get a little too excited, they can actually injure the female, giving them some small bruising here or there. But it being on her belly, it didn't make any sense. So we did reach out to some people on some forums, and we were discussing the injury because it does look like a bruise, like she might have fallen, she might have done anything. We were thinking that it was falling, but as you've seen earlier, as you will see, this bar that we have in her enclosure, what I just took out, it's not that far off the ground. It's not too far up or anything like that, but the localized area that was affected was on her belly. As you can see here, we have some pattern on her belly here of some indication of damage here. When we took some pictures and we posted it on a forum, some individuals say that it could be something related to burning. as I'm looking at her now, they actually look mild healed. And they're on the mend here. It doesn't make any sense that she would be burned, but the only place that we could think of that she could be burned would be on her radiant heat panel, which you'll see in this picture now. So this is our radiant heat panel. It's not very far from this bar that we've had in Buttercup's enclosure, but we do believe that this might have something to do with it. What's really cool about the radiant heat panels is it keeps the temperature up high. Now, we do have a thermometer in here and it is monitored at all times. But the thing is that we might have a burn injury. But being on her belly, that would mean that she would have to be completely inverted and put herself completely against the heat panel, which doesn't make any sense to us. But for safety's sake, we decided to take out her heat panel. Not her heat panel, but her bar that's close to the heat panel. This is just a shower curtain. It didn't have any heat on it. We did some temperature gauges. It doesn't seem like it had any of that problem where it was heating up. So the only thing we could think of is that maybe she had been on the bar and went inverted. It's not uncommon for snakes to try to put their whole body onto something if it's warm, but it's very, it seems unlikely, but just because it doesn't seem likely doesn't mean that it didn't happen. So we did decide to take out the bar to try to help mitigate some of that problem. It does seem, again, it does seem like it's healing. I mean, it's not good by any means that she overheated. Yes, I love you too. Yes, would you? Yeah, you exploring. Yeah, being out. She loves to climb. She's been more active lately now that she has been breeding. But this does cause a little bit of concern because we don't think that if she had been gravid, that these eggs would have stayed. She might have reabsorbed them. I'm not feeling any follicles right now, so this is kind of a setback to our breeding program, unfortunately. But you know, I have taken that bar out and she has still been doing well. She ate for us the last night, so I'm not going to hold her too much longer, but she did eat for us last night, so that means that she's still acting normal and she's feeding normal. It just means that she might not have her eggs anymore. She might have reabsorbed them. She's still a cutie and she's still my little sweetie pie. Yeah? You want to be put back down? Yeah? You want to eat the camera? Say, I'm a pretty girl. I'm a pretty baby. I love everything, especially the bones. So I'm gonna go ahead and put her back. She seems to be doing very well lately, so I don't foresee her having any long-term damage, maybe some scarring. It is possible that this could lead to scarring, but I think she's gonna be just fine. If these start looking worse, we will take her to the doctor. After today, we do plan to soak her in an iodine bath, and that way we can make sure that those wounds do stay clean. I don't want to do it now because she has recently eaten. You don't really want to stress a snake out too much right after they've eaten. You want to make sure they keep that food down, and especially since we're trying to breed her, it's not a good idea for me to handle her very much at all, but we will need to give her a bath. It's just part of the everyday things for snakes.
Hey guys, it is March 14th. It's about midnight, almost 1 o'clock in the morning. I am making this video. This is gonna be the outro. We're just gonna do a quick little check on Buttercup to see how her belly looks, and I'm not gonna mess with her too much because she did eat 2 days ago, so you know, just wanted to show you guys an update from what you guys saw at the beginning of the video. So here we go. As you can see, she is healing. We've just been letting her do her own thing with healing. We don't want to stress her out too bad. And like I'm holding her now, I'm probably stressing her out. But we just want to let her immune system work. And all of these look like they are just burned belly scales. There's no more red or pink. It does look a little pink on the camera, but other than like right here where she has a little indentation from whatever she was just laying on. It looks like all of these probably will come off with her next shed. So that's Buttercup's update. Once that goes away, if she is still acting well and eating well and all of those things, then we will get back to pairing her once we got clearance. We get clearance from her saying, hey, I'm ready. But yeah, she's doing really well. No signs of infection. Just a happy snake, a happy full snake with a full belly. So that was the video. We hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna go ahead. I don't know what that was, but what are you doing, Buttercup? I'm gonna go ahead and put her back in her house. And she says that she hopes you have a great weekend. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, like the video. And if you're feeling, that's my watch. If you're feeling
050.
Feeling frisky and you want to subscribe, do it for Buttercup.
050.
I don't, what, 050 what, Siri? Oh, my watch is going crazy. Anyway, bye-bye. Oh, happy St. Patrick's Day.